What are the solutions? So you read solutions, you have to think of these other words already. The solutions, what are they, guys? Anybody know what the solutions are? So your root, your 0, and then your x-intercept. Come on, let me see it in the chat. There are all those things. So what you want to come out here and do, my opinion, graph it. Once you graph it, you can go ahead and find out the answers. Now, there's different kinds of ways of working this one out. I'm just going to go straight to the calculator. To graph it on the calculator, guys, you need to go ahead and have it where it's equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is get this one right here and subtract it over. So I'm going to put in the calculator x plus 7. Come on, this thing's running a little slow. Minus 81 is equal to 0. And then I type this in the calculator. Okay? Y'all see what I'm doing there? That's what you want to do. There's another way of doing it. You can actually put the numbers in there. You can actually put the numbers in there and then add them up and do the stuff that kind of works out here. Looking at it real quick, this is the answer right here. So let me come out here, make it smaller. I'm going to go ahead and graph it, guys. Turn it on, new document. I'm going to go to graphs. And remember the calculator here? I needed to go ahead and set it equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and put it equal to 0. So when it comes to setting it equal to 0, I don't want it to be where you type it in there and it's going to be like, what? No, you need to look what's going on. So we're going to go x plus 7. Then we're going to have that squared. And then all of that minus 81. Boom. So look, there's one answer there. That's a positive 2. You see, actually, that's kind of easy. It made my life a lot easier. Because that's my only answer. There it is. What do y'all think about that? Easy, kind of cheesy, mediums? Okay, kind of quiet today in tutoring. Let's look at the next one. This is domain and range. So what's the domain? Okay, domain, guys, put in the chat. Help me out. What's the domain? You all know what the domain is? Domain, thank you, Leilani. X value. So these with a Y are out. It goes from from -1 to 3. And there it is. Really easy. It's not fun. I promise. It's that simple, guys. This is from 2018. Moving on right here. This is not hard. It's not easy. It's medium. Man, how do we approach this one? What do you guys want to do on this one? I'm kind of lost. How did you all approach that one? I'm going to pause the video. How did you all approach it? So on this one here, guys, we're going to do list and spreadsheets for here. Okay, we're going to do list and spreadsheets. And then we're going to do menu 413 because these are linear. And then we're going to graph it. Actually, no, we don't have to graph it. We're going to get the y equals mx plus b, the equation. And we're going to rewrite it as ax plus by is equal to c. And we did that one. And it was not too bad. Back in the days, we did that in the first, second 6 weeks of the year. So let me go ahead and approach it like that, if you don't mind. Let's put this over here. Turn the calculator, new document. No, I don't want to save it. List and spreadsheets. 0, oh, my bad, -9, 0, -3, 18. Come back over here, go to menu, ooh, my bad, menu, 4, 1, 3. And we'll go ahead to B, control this. Now, in this situation, if you do that, this equation is y is equal to 3x plus 27. Now, for us to have a 3x plus 27, we want to go ahead and rewrite it as ax plus by is equal to c. We're basically going to subtract 3x, 3 minus 3x. So we're going to have a negative 3x plus y is equal to 27. The rule was, remember the rule, you cannot have a negative a term. So the negative a term doesn't work for me here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the whole left side and multiply by a -1. The whole right side multiplied by a -1. This gives me 3x minus y is equal to a -27. Look for this one. If you look for that one, you probably find your answer. Come on. No, no. Oh, there it is. So there's an answer. Not too bad. What do y'all think about that? Yeah? Come on. What do y'all think? Not too bad. It was like nothing really difficult. Now, I'm going to tell you this much. If you don't like that method and you're like, sir, is there another way of doing it? Couldn't you just plug these numbers in and see if they work? What do you mean, sir? So let's look at this first one right here. I'm going to go with -9, right? Is my x. Okay, I'm going to go with actually 21 times a -9 minus a -3. Is that equal to a 9? Right? I've just got this here, got those points here, and wrote it right here. Ooh. So that's not a negative. Okay, so this is -189 plus 3. I don't even know. But are these things equal to each other? No. So that one cannot work. Okay? All the points of the equation that belong to that equation, they will work. That one didn't work. If that one doesn't work, that's not my answer. And just systematically, you could have gone through and checked each one. Cool? Next one. Good Lord. Causation. Okay, causation did not come out last year. It did not come out the year before. No, it did not come out last year there was no test. So it did not come out in 2019, but it came out in this one right here. Causation, guys, is like cause and effect. That's it, really easy. What causes you to get up in the morning? Well, there's several things. It could be your mom, it could be your alarm clock, it could be the sun, it could be the dog. One of those things is causing the other one, causation. One thing that doesn't cause the other one is like the weather is cold outside, so there's germs on the floor. You know, just dumb things that don't go together. Okay, let me see. If you plug in your iPad to charge it, the battery percentage goes up. There's causation there. So which one does or which one does not show causation? Okay, when the student population of the school increases, you think about this. You have a school, and now more students. Now the number of teachers increases. That's a no-brainer, right? You gotta think about it. There's a lot of students, they need more teachers. They can't have their classrooms all packed. They want one that's not out. When the amount of sugar in a quart of apple juice is reduced, there are fewer calories in each serving. Ooh, that's kind of crazy. What do y'all think? Is that true or false? I think that one does happen. But to me, it's kind of biased because what do you don't know about calories, okay? But yeah, so that one does happen. That is causation. All right? When there are more workers on a project, the project is completed in less time. Think about that one. That was weird. Well, yeah, hello. They can more people. They can bring more stuff, do faster stuff. So that one's out. That does cause or show causation. When there is more protein in an athlete's diet, the athlete scores more points in a game. What? Humor me. Just say this guy is a bench warmer. He never plays. Now he's eating more protein. Boom, boom. Well, is he going to score more points? No. So that's the one that does not show causation. Okay, let's try the next one real quick. Is anybody on 26 already? Is anybody on 26? So when I see this one, guys, when I see the word equivalent, I mean the same. It means the same. That's it, the same. Now, when I see this setup right here, I have a graph. It goes negative. It goes 7 to the left, 6 down, and it goes like that. Equivalent things, which ones are the same? So these all have graphs also. We just want the graph to be exactly the same. I wonder if I have a tool that helps me graph. Yes, I do. Go here. Turn a new document. No, I want to go to graphs. There. And I'm gonna zoom in here if you don't mind. And I'm gonna graph that first one. Negative for x parentheses x plus 7. And then we're gonna put squared minus 6. What did I do wrong? Somehow I put something wrong, right? Delete, 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 delete. I don't know what I did wrong. So negative 4, parentheses 4, yeah, and then we're going to go x plus 7 outside squared, and oops, my bad, minus 6. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to come out here, menu, I'm going to menu zoom out so I can see it over here, okay? Now, all I'm going to do is just come over here and then graph each one of these. That's it, graph each one. The tab is the one that you want to go to. Tab. Graph this one real quick. Negative 4x squared minus 56x minus 202. Wait, they're exactly the same thing. What do y'all think? Is that the right answer? Or let me zoom out. Do y'all see another graph anywhere else? If you zoom too far out, guys, you want to go back to zoom? Or you can go back to like standard, right? Boom. And that's about it. Pretty easy, kind of cheesy. Y'all okay with that one? So I'm going to say, I'm sorry. That's my answer. I like that one. I feel very confident. Ready? I do. So, okay, you know what? Jeez. All right, y'all convinced me. Let's try the next one. Ready? Yeah. I'm going to just prove that the other one's not it. Not even close. Tab, I'm going to go delete that one, guys. I don't want to have more stuff. Ooh. I don't have more stuff on there that I don't need. Negative 4x squared minus 56 x minus 172. Nope, still not it. Nah, you know what? I feel very confident. Okay, next question. Okay, so on this one right here, airplane was thrown from the top of a tall building. The height of the airplane was above the ground. It can be found using the function y is equal to a negative 1.5x plus 60. This is the one I want, where x is the time in seconds. X is your time, guys. Make sure you know that. It's always, I told you, forever, it's time. You can't control time. And y is going to be your height, guys, okay? Now, if they throw it from 60, they're throwing it from up here. When it comes down a negative slope, it's going to go downish. You got it? So I can't tell you where it's at, but it's going to go somewhere down like that. The question's asking, how many seconds does it take for the airplane to reach ground? The ground level, guys, this is the height. 60 feet is up here. 0 / the ground is right here. Basically asking, where does this line cross the x-axis? It's asking for your x-intercept. I'm not going to think too much. I'm going to turn on the calculator, and I'm going to graph this on the calculator. This is very nice and neat. Don't use it. You don't need it. Calculator right here. I'm going to turn it on, and negative 1.5x plus 60. I don't see it, so I'm going to go to menu. I'm going to zoom out. Okay, there it is. Now, look at the numbers, guys. It's kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is come in here, menu. I'm going to go for my 0, right here, and there it is, at 40 seconds. Remember, what do you mean 40 seconds? So remember what I just said right now. The x-intercept, right? X is going to be your time. Your height is over here, your y-axis. 0 for height is the ground, and it hit it where at? Right there. There's a coordinate. Time, height. So your time is 40 seconds. But boom. So the answer for this one is 40. Sweet. How was that one, guys? Pretty easy? Kind of hard? Mediums. So on this one here, you got to approach this one kind of like 2 problems. Do the top part and then do the whole thing together. The top part is going to be a power raised to a power. So that top part becomes q to the 4th times that negative 3 right there, okay? So the top part becomes, you can say q to the negative 12. That's just the top part. The bottom part, okay, we're going to bring that bottom part down with us. We're going to bring it down, I guess, here. Q to the negative 15. And we should bring it over here, q to the negative 15. Now, the rule for this one now, when they're kind of like this set up, this is kind of a, you know, a quotient division idea of this. You get the top one, q to the negative 12. And you minus the exponent of the bottom one. Oh, my bad. Minus the exponent, okay, from the bottom one. So now this one becomes plus here, q to the 3. But boom! Easy and cheesy. What do y'all think about that one? Okay, I'm going to tell you something crazy. It's not a cheat way. Okay, I want to do not a cheat way, but another thing you could do. Ready? Let me do this. Ready? So on this one right here, guys, the quadratic function has only 1 0. That's the question. Which one has only 1 0? You do need to understand that 0 is going to be the one I love the most, your x-intercept. Basically, which one touches the x-intercept only once? This one touches it twice. Out. No times. Out. Once, which you want. Ching, that's my answer. This one here touches it twice. Wrong. All right? Going once, going twice. What do y'all think about that one? Pretty easy? Pretty cheesy? So on this one here, guys, they basically want you to solve for x. They isolate the variable x. Now, in this one, I'm going to come out here and move the smaller x's. Slash, I guess what we'll do is, I'm going to solve it like an equation. I'm going to move the smaller x's of either one. So I'm going to add 4x. Add 4x. This would cancel out and give me 10 is greater than or equal to 9x plus 55. In this situation, I'm going to minus 55. It gives me a negative 45. Oh, my bad. Minus 55, which gives me a negative 45. It's greater than or equal to a 9x. Now I'm going to divide by 9. Divide by 9, and we're going to have x is greater than or equal to a negative 5. Let's look for this one, but it's not going to be like that. It's kind of like switched over. So we're going to have x, and then we're going to have that, negative 5 over here, and then here, here. It's eating the negative 5, so I'm eating the negative 5. Look for this one right here, and there it is. Okay, pretty easy. This is saying, hey, what's the factor of this one? Ooh, this one is a good question. Now, the factor of this one, there are several ways of doing this one. And so let's do it the right way, right? You're supposed to multiply this times this, which gives you, sorry about that, guys. I need to use my calculator real quick because I do not know that. I think it's like 421 maybe. Okay, 420, my bad. Now you got to remember that it's also going to be negative because positive times negative. Then we're going to get the factors of here, all right, that add up. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That add up to give you the middle number, a 13. They want it to equal to a 13. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, you can kind of look at it. When I multiply this one times this one, I get a negative. So one of these, this column here or this column here, has to be negative. So when we add them up, I have what? The positives over here, so that means more positives. The way I did that one is this side was a bigger column. What do you mean, sir? So I had to go with 1 times 420, right? 1 positive, I'm sorry, 1 negative, positive 420. Because when I add these two up, it gives me a positive in the middle. In this situation, it doesn't add up, so I continue working. Negative 2, and what is that, 210? That is not, and I'll go with 3. Ooh, I don't even know that one. 420 divided by 3. Any of y'all know that one? Becomes 1 and 40. Not cool. And then we'll go with 4 and 110. Oh, wait, no. 4 and 105. No, I don't like that one. 5, 6, 7, 5, right? And anybody know that one? 5 and, what is that, 84? 6, oh yeah, 6 and I think it's 70. What's another one? So look, all these are pretty good. These I'm jumping around, but there's no, I guess, factors in the middle, so you're good. Well, no whole factors. You usually want the nice ones. 7 and 60. Yeah, 8. Oh my goodness, I don't know about that one. No, 8. 8, well, we have 420 divided by 8. It gives me 5, which gives me 40, and then 20. No, that's not a good one. So then we're going to go with 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 10. What did be with what? 42? Does that give me 13? No, that gives me 20 something. 30 something is all right. And we'll go with, come on guys, y'all need to help me out. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me just check the calculator. 420 divided by 12, 35. Wait. Do you think that's it? What do y'all think about that? Do you think that's it? Oh yeah, that's it. So when I have that one right there, because when I add these two together, it gives me that one right there. So I basically get that middle one right there, and I go with 21x squared, and I'm going to go ahead and break the 13x into a negative 12x plus 35x minus a 20. Remember we factor these out like that? And then from here you can put out a 7x, which would leave me 3x. Oh, that's not a 7x, that's a 12. Actually, nothing I can put out there, just x, which gives me 21x. And minus 12. This one's kind of cramped. Let me move it over a little bit. Put out an x, right? Oh, I can put out a 3x. Yeah, 3x. 3x, which would give me 7x minus 4. Put out a 5. Gives me 7x minus 4. Now I can put out this. 7x minus 4, and that leaves me with 3x plus 5. So these are my two factors, 7x minus 4. I don't see it. 3x plus 5, and there she is. Okay, how or what did y'all think about that one? There's another way to do this one that's a lot easier. What do y'all think? I show you another way of doing it, a lot easier or not? Okay, I don't want to say it's a lot easier, but it's easier. So one of my students from like 3 years ago, he said, "Sir, why don't you just create the other one?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Why don't you just do this? 3x times what would give me 21x? 7x. Do you agree?" He goes, and then at the very end, to get that last one, it'd be a negative 4 times what? A negative 5. Okay? He says, now, at this moment, you can do several things. You can do the FOIL method. What do you mean the FOIL method? Well, you know the first one matches up. You know the last one matches up because you made them. Now you got to do this one. That one right there, which gives me a negative 15x. And then this one right here, a negative 28x. He said, are those two going to add up to that one? I said, no. Yeah, so that can't be a factor. I said, I don't, the only thing I told him, like this one right here, we're going to do that 4 times if my answer is the last one. He said, well, yeah, I'll take my chances. He goes, better than doing all of that work. I was like, ooh, yeah, you're right. He said, because what if it's the first one? And it's the first one. He said, what is the second one? Because I still did less work. I'm like, okay. So on this one, he went like this. 7x times what to give me 3x, right? Negative 5 times what to give me negative 20 and plus 4. And he says, just double check. You already know that one. He says, you already know that one. Now it's just double check. This one right here, 28x, negative 15x. Ooh. What do you think about that one? Did I do it right? Let me double check it. Oh, whoa. 7x times 3x, negative 5 times a positive 4. Let me just do the whole FOIL. 21x squared, positive 28x, negative 15x, negative 20. This checks out. Cha-ching. What does that give me, guys? Yeah, it's a lot easier. So which one is the right answer? Did any of y'all check the answers on that one? On YouTube.